Alright, so should you bulk or cut first? I'm going to start off by explaining what bulking is and what cutting is. Just go back a little. I think I'm cutting my head off there. Oh well. Alright, so bulking is when you try to gain as much mass as possible, preferably muscle mass, and you're probably going to gain a little bit of fat, right? You're trying to bulk up. This is best for really skinny, scrawny people. Alright, you should do that first if you're skinny or scrawny. Like if you're really scrawny, like I'm talking bony. Right, but if that's not the case, you should cut first. And I'm going to explain why. When you cut first, okay, here's a fat cell. Alright, it grows, it grows, it grows, and it splits. Right? Then this one comes, then there's two, right? Then those two grow, 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 and split. Now there's four. Every time you make a fat cell, there's no getting rid of it. It's there forever. There's no way you're going to be able to get rid of that fat cell. How do people lose weight? The fat cells get smaller, but you're never going to get rid of it unless you do liposuction or something, you know? Then, it's going to be, so if you bulk up first, it's going to be harder to cut that fat since you already have more fat cells. So if you cut first, if you cut the fat first, then you can get as ripped as you want to be, and then you can build muscle, but you have a good foundation of being ripped. That way, when you build that muscle, you're still relatively ripped, and if you already kind of got a little bit of pudge, and you start trying to gain mass, and you just get fatter and fatter, and it just looks gross. Might as well get cut first, right? Lose the fat, and then after you've lost the fat, start trying to build muscle on a good foundation of being ripped. Alright, so bulking or cut first, you should cut first. Unless you're already pretty cut, you're really skinny, you're like one of those dudes whose arms are like this big, like really this big, really tiny, and you don't have that much fat, then you should bulk first, man. You shouldn't be cutting. If you weigh like 120 pounds at like 6 feet, yeah, bulk. But if you're not that skinny dude, try to cut first. Alright, if you're just skinny fat, try to cut first. Okay? And yeah, that's it. See you next time.